guys, today I'm going to make a live play video 50-100 no limit against LLinusLLove, who is one of the best Heads-Up No Limit players in the world. That's exciting, obviously, and definitely for betting this hand. I'll be using just about the same size he used, which I think is appropriate, just a touch smaller because of my stack size. Gonna have to be just a little bit quicker because of time bank issues. These Zoom pools move quite quickly, and so that's one of the reasons why I chose to one table for this video, so I could talk moderately intelligently about what I'm doing and also do some randomizing and also play decent. Definitely a good board for the out of position caller, not so much because they hit the 8-5-4 as because they just hit a lot of flushes. My hand, blocking both the Ace of Hearts and the King of Hearts, is definitely going to be checking here. I blocked too much of his calling range to bet, and certainly on this board texture, I'm not just like betting 100% of the time as the 4-better. Also, he's has a relatively low frequency of 5s and 4s, and has the occasional 8x combination, obviously. So anyway, I guess what I'm saying is that his range is supposed to be flush heavy on this board and not so much like full house and pair and heavy and things like that. So anyway, that makes I guess that just goes to show why checking is going to be the play here, when we really block that top end here with the Ace and the King of Hearts. We need to give him a chance to bluff. And relatively easy call. You know, we can lose jacks or something, or aces, but yeah. Sizing down just a little bit as we get deeper. This is a hand I don't 3-bet very often, but just once in a great while I'll 3-bet it. Very high EV board for me, and I'm going to mostly start bluffing and occasionally bet larger and smaller and different things like that. This time I'll just go with the sort of middling bet like this. This is kind of a simpler strategy for this board texture. I definitely want to be doing a lot of betting, and this is a bet I can be doing with just about anything. Any of the flop pairs obviously want protection. Turn, I'm going to mostly bet, occasionally check. Sizing wise, a block sizing is going to be good here, as well as a larger sizing on occasion. That king is just a very high EV turn for me, and it's important not to polarize too much on that card. I think some people mess that up. It's more important to just use a lot of blocking and then the occasional bigger bet in order to retain EV, basically. I'm going to just call this one. This hand you can occasionally mix in more 4-bets with as you get deeper, but the stack size... So I think the EV of 4-betting these suited hands scales pretty well with like the frequency with which they're just ripping Ace-King off back in your face, and at this stack, Ace-King off is just, yeah, it's going in free like every time. Here, mostly calling and mixing in a few raises. The raises are just simply in order to allow me to build a pot with 7x sometimes.